Hey, salute G's. Shout out to you for making it another day on a ladder of prosperity. As you can see from the title, it says, I watched porn every day for 10 years straight. See, this video right here it'll be my most transparent video. I'm even a little bit hesitant to make this video, but that's how I know I need to do it, because I know that this will help somebody, and I know that this will always help me. And see, before I get to it, I want to tell you something, man. One thing that I've learned the most about myself and how I've been able to stay so consistent on my journey is the fact that I was able to accept where I was before, the dark place that I thought I would never get out of, but dreamed of getting out of every day, because I knew it was possible. I didn't know how, I didn't know when it would take place, but I did also know that I deserved it. Because somehow, some way, most people, when they're in a dark place, they like to take it out on other people, and maybe they see counseling or something like that, and they like to just blame the fact that they're being explosive to everybody because they, suffered from dad issues, dad wasn't around, or going through it with their mom and things of that nature. And no matter what I was going through in my life, I was still able to be cool, be chill, and respect all. Maybe not trust everybody, but definitely respect everybody. And also remind myself that there's other people out here going through stuff as well as me. There are people out here that can relate to me. And it's cool to be the student and always be the student, bro. There's nothing, I don't want to be a teacher. This is not what I do on my channel, is try to get on here and act like I'm teaching y'all things. All I'm doing, for those that may get it misconstrued, and I also do want to apologize. If I give you a bad vibe from any of my videos, I want to apologize for that. That's not my intention. My goal is to just show you guys how passionate I am, because to go against something as powerful as porn and the dopamine that it gives you, sometimes my strategy is to come on here with all of my energy for y'all. Just to, hopefully that will help. That's really my goal with that. Give me some feedback on that. I don't really know how y'all perceive my videos. If y'all like that I come aggressive, or maybe y'all would like it better if I came more chill, how I'm starting to do now. Things of that nature. But yeah, let me get straight into the topic. That's another thing I'm working on. Sometimes I lose track of thoughts. I have so many thoughts in my brain. I have so many videos that I want to do for you guys. I got almost 30 videos I written down. And then on top of that, as I continue along my journey, along my ladder of prosperity, I'm gonna have even more topics to do. So it's a lot that's coming to me, and it's a beautiful thing, because I'm excited for the future and what I will be able to do to help everybody on their ladder of prosperity. So listen, man, I suffered severely from porn addiction, man. It was terrible for me, bro. And honestly speaking, I may be exaggerating when I say every day, but I cannot honestly remember one day that I did not watch porn. Or else, if it wasn't that, then it was any time I ever thought about porn. For instance, right? You could be watching a video. You could be watching your favorite basketball player. You could be playing a video game. I was one of those guys, I might not have been thinking about porn, but it was think about it like this. You playing a video game with your homies, whatever, but then you get these thoughts coming in your brain about a Spanish girl with a fat ass. And you damn. And then you you know what I'm saying? Now I'm just distracted. I'm no longer in the present moment no more. And those thoughts would just always consume me. And I would automatically be looking for, if the coast was clear, I was going to watch that shit immediately. But if the coast wasn't clear, then that would obviously lead me to not doing it, right? Because, that's how anybody would move, right? But anytime the coast was clear, I was quick to go ahead and just go straight into that. It definitely had a lot to do. Another thing I want to tell you guys is, you got to also keep in mind that not everybody is suffering from porn addiction. And where it comes from is something that you got to keep in mind as well. Because You know, I grew up in a domestic violence home. You know, I was being abused verbally, physically. Watched my mom go through that verbally and physically. And, you know, since I was in about second and third grade, so I was in a survival, I was living in the survival mode since I was in second grade. Younger than that though, because, you know, even before that, me and my mom's was, and my little brother was in and out of little family homeless shelters and shit, you know, trying to get on our feet and things of that nature. So I was always, you know, learning how to survive and learning how to put my own emotions to the side, because I knew that, you know, I had to support my mom as, you know, she was trying to, you know, figure out how she was going to take care of, you know, her two kids. I was able to see that at a very young age. And my goal was just to be, you know, as cool as possible, just not to give her a hard time. So I was always putting my emotions to the side until, you know, it got too much to bear for me. And instead of me flipping out and being explosive, I just knew that was never the right move to do. I wound up consuming porn, believing that that would be my way of escaping. You know, I was definitely too ashamed to open up 100% in relationships and things of that nature, for also not wanting to put too much on my girlfriend or my friends. You know, also knowing that people are not transparent. So even when you do decide to be open with people, there'll be people that are still just consume everything you're telling them and not give you anything in return. And that's fucked up, and that shit hurt too. Especially when you really fuck with that person. So then it just taught me, I was like, you know what, I gotta be a lone wolf, man, and I gotta figure out, you know, how can I make myself happy, because I just can't get it from anywhere else. So I started consuming porn even more, and that's really, you know, some of the reasons that led me to watching that shit every single day. You know, it's just something about looking at a beautiful naked woman that I just couldn't resist, man, like for real. And I know it's a lot of people out there that could relate to that. And I want to tell you, man, if you want to get through, bro, like what's been working for me is just accepting the fact of, you know, your nature. You're gonna always love, you know, the beauty of a woman's body and you know, her voice. And, you know, a lot of guys, they favor like a woman that can moan good, moan real nice. You know, let's just keep it real, right? And you know, the point of it is just to accept yourself for liking those things. That's what's been working for me. And to also keep in mind that, you know, to overconsume anything is bad for you. That's the first step when it comes to quitting porn and how I quit. It's not looking at it like it's bad, fuck that, because you don't want to have a hatred for anything. What you want to do is you want to accept porn for what it is, because there are some things in life that you will never be able to change. You know, like I wish I knew there was something that I could do to just, you know, whether it be a petition and have everybody sign it and get rid of pornography so we can have more powerful men all over the world and young dudes, you know, like a lot of us wish we knew this at a younger age and things of that nature, right? But there's some things in life you'll never be able to change. So the best bet would be to just accept it for being there, accept that people will never stop watching that, and just accept that you are living your life in the best way that best suits you. And to conquer this is to first, you know, kind of similar to what I'm doing, but do it, you know, amongst yourself. Just accept the fact that you were addicted, and it's okay, because I can relate to that, bro. And there's nothing wrong with you for being addicted to that. There's nothing wrong for you if you've been trying to talk to people about it, but you can't seem to find anybody that can relate to what you're going through. You shouldn't worry about that. Just make sure you continue to keep it real with yourself and conquer the ladder of prosperity, man, because you don't want to keep falling too much. You know, you're making it harder for yourself, bro, to know that something is wrong for you and then to keep going back to it, man. You know, and also what helps me is knowing that, like I said, I've been on there for 10 plus years, damn near every single day. So at this point, you gotta just be like, all right, you know, even if I may have the urge to want to do it, how about I just not? Because I already spent so much time doing it already. Why not just leave it alone forever? You know? it's just time to turn your back on it, bro. And that's what I'm just gonna do, man. I'm gonna turn my back on it for life. Whether I still have the urge to watch it, you know, because I am going through that still. You know, you just got to think about how it's been affecting you, the social anxiety, you know, fear, and, you know, not being able to be masculine, and everything that it's you taking away from yourself by consuming that. Just keep all of that in mind, man. And I hope this video helped you, bro. And give me some feedback. Salute to all my G's, you know, continue to climb the ladder of prosperity. And I'm out, man. Salute.